It's red, it's Italian, and it's a performance car, but it's not a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Maserati, or even an Alfa. It's this, the Abarth 595, and here's the 5 things you need to know about owning one. What exactly is an Abarth 595? Well, think of Abarth as Fiat's version of Holden's HSV or AMG for Mercedes. Here in Australia, the Fiat 500-based Abarths come in 4 flavours, all 595s, but either the 3-door hatch or the convertible are available in either a standard 595 or a slightly spicier Competizione form. Back in 2017, the funky little hatch pulled on our nostalgic heartstrings so much, we bought this base spec 595, and since then have racked up over 15,000 Ks. You know when you get a sesame seed or a piece of risotto stuck in your teeth? It won't ruin your day, but it's just bloody annoying. Well, that's what it's like sitting in the 595. Of the 30 car advisors that have driven this thing, no one can get comfy in it. No matter what we try, comfort is never the result. The steering wheel has no reach adjustment and not a whole lot of vertical adjustment either. And speaking of vertical adjustment, the seats, even in their lowest position, give you the impression that you're sitting up in a van rather than a tiny hatch. And the ergonomics issues don't end there. There's a battle going on for your attention between the handbrake and the seat adjuster. Both levers are so close to each other, we've lost count of how many times we've gone to pull the handbrake on, only to end up sitting an inch higher, yet at the risk of rolling down a hill. So annoying. And let's say you want to put the window down. Where do you instinctively reach for? If you're like us, you'd reach for somewhere over here, but you'd be wrong. It's over here, completely unlabelled and very annoying. Cup holders, by their very definition, should, well, hold cups. But unless your beverage of choice is a piccolo or an espresso or some other tiny caffeinated drink, anything larger is going to go flying at the first red light. And don't even think about an allocated space for a large water bottle. This is the location where we should find the infotainment system, but on the 595, this smattering of buttons and 1990s LED screen is neither informative or entertaining. Yes, it will play music, but getting it to play your music is a whole different matter. Personally, I managed to get it to play music from my phone the other day, but I have no idea how I made that happen. And no matter what radio station any of us select, the 595 will always default back to Triple M Melbourne. Plus, there's no reversing camera, but there is this cute little stuck-on boost gauge. The 595 is tiny, which makes it fantastic for city driving, but more importantly, city parking. It will fit in places even a Golf would only dream of, and while it's no Honda Jazz for storage, it makes excellent use of its diminutive size. Okay, it's not outright fast, but it is, well, let's say very capable and extremely enthusiastic, and this makes it just so much fun to drive. Because it's so small and light on its feet, a quick jaunt through traffic or even popping down the shops always becomes an event. Get it out on a winding back road and it's about as close to a go-kart with a roof as you'll get for this money. A drive on the freeway, however, is a different story, as the lack of cruise control reminds you just how much you rely on cruise control. On paper, for 27 grand, it's a tiny and quick Italian hatchback with seats that will most likely leave you with long-term spinal issues, ergonomics that will infuriate you, and an infotainment system that even a 12-year-old Italian IT expert would struggle with. But you know what? We love it. The Abarth 595 makes no sense, but cars like this aren't about what's logical or sensible. They're about how they make you feel and how they pull on your heartstrings. And when a car has this much character and charm and charisma, we'll ignore its slight personality defects and just focus on its Italian charm.